Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead Comics, issue 27, Read and Explained, aka Comics with Killshot. The mid-season premiere was just a few days ago, so I want to give everybody a little bit of break from the comics because I know they were hyped up with episode number 9. But I've been getting kick messages in the comments. People want to see this go full speed ahead. So here we are back into the comic book readings. Let me catch you up really quick with issue number 26. A couple strange things. One, Carol and Lori, the conversation. Carol proposed to Lori and Rick. She wants a three-way wedding, a three-way marriage. A little bit strange there, Carol. Not sure she's fully sane after the attempted suicide attempt. And also, Rick and Glenn ran back to the prison, picked up Michonne, and now they're headed to the helicopter. They find the crash site. They see footprints, and that's where we leave it. So here we go, moving forward. You can see we are up to April 2006. You mean like another camp closer to this area than we are? We would have seen them, wouldn't we? How many of them do you think there were? I see at least 3 or 4 different kinds of shoes. With this mud, though, I can't really tell. Could have been a dozen of them. It's going to take several people to carry the injured off. Rick, Michonne, what do you guys think? Guys? Guys, I guess Glenn got ditched already. Guys, wait up. Wow, you're speechless. It's a simple offer, Lori. I want to be with you. You and Rick. I mean, it'd be like we were married, but there wouldn't be a ceremony or anything, because that would be weird. Yes, that would be, Carol. Carol, I just don't know what to say. You could say yes, or that you'll think about it at the very least. You care about me, don't you? I mean, I couldn't have read you this wrong, could I? Carol, we're friends. We've been through a lot together. That much is true. There hasn't been a day in the past 7 months we haven't at least seen each other, so we've gotten close. But I'm starting to realize with all this going on, surviving, looking over each other's shoulders all the time, being on the run, it's become clear to me that we just don't know each other very well. We haven't had time to get to know each other. Where is this going? What do you mean? I don't know. Do you know how many siblings I had or where I went to school? Do you? I don't know. Do you know who my parents were, where I grew up? I don't even know what your favorite food is. How important is my favorite food if I'm never going to get a chance to eat it again? It's a good point in a weird sort of way. It's not just that. It's, listen to me. We relate to each other because we've shared trauma. We've watched a world that we knew crumble. When we talk, we don't talk about us. We talk about our situation. Jesus Christ, Carol, I'm from a small town in Kentucky. Do you really think I'd go for this? There, the emotion kicks in finally. Why are you saying all these things, Lori? How did you honestly expect me to react to this insane proposal? Honestly. How exactly would this work? What would our children think? Can you imagine a living arrangement like this would scar them for life? Geez, Carol, are you thinking about Sophia at all anymore? How dare you? Carol, wait! Oh, she's going to slug her. She's going to slug a pregnant woman. Did we interrupt something? Just in a nick of time. Sorry, it was getting late. We wanted to get Ben and Billy into bed, so we thought we'd bring the kids back. Come on, Sophia. It's time to get you to bed. Good night, Sophia. What was that all about? Is she okay? I don't think so. No, not anymore. Come on, Carl. Let's get you into bed. It's getting late. Are they not back yet? No, they're still out there. Getting dark. Yep. So what are we supposed to do now? I mean, sure doesn't look like they're going to be back soon. You follow me? Well, we're going to need to stay out here until they get back. If they come back with the car, we're going to need to be here to get this gate open. The thing is, we need to back away, or better yet, move down about 20 feet away from the gate. That way the zombies they lured away earlier won't be too close to the gate. Okay. I'll move the lawn chairs. Tyreese is definitely focused. Thanks for leaving me back there. What's up with that? Sorry, Glenn. Wanted to see where these people went. The idea of meeting other survivors has got me more than a little excited. I don't think I need to remind you guys. We've got less than 10 minutes of twilight left. Then it's going to be pretty dark out here. I'd kind of like to get home. Besides, how exactly would we be able to find where these people went? I think I left my bloodhound back at the prison. Well, at least we know what direction they went in. Great. So exactly what do you guys want to do with this newfound information? We should probably discuss that. As much as I hate the idea of not getting back to prison tonight and leaving everyone to worry, I think we should follow through with this. For one thing, if they're closer than we were, walking there might be quicker than getting back to the prison. Also, these people could have cars and gas. They could drive us back to the prison. What do you guys think? I'm with you. Let's do it. Oh, right. Like I'm going back to the prison alone? Let's go. You're probably right anyway. Okay, let's move fast. I don't want to be out here in the dark any more than we have to be. Hey, check out the sign. Woodbury, 1 mile. Fayetteville, 31. And Atlanta, 53 miles. My money's on Woodbury. Maybe they're holed up in a store or something there. We know from the television show who was at Woodbury. Let's see if it plays out the same way in the comics. Looks like we're going to find out. When your father gets back, we're going to start moving out into the cells around us. You're going to have your own room. That'll be cool, right? Yeah. Good night, son. Mom, you don't have to be so worried about Dad. You know that, right? What are you talking about, Carl? Every time Dad leaves, you get really upset and worried, but every time he goes somewhere, he always comes back fine. If he comes back without getting hurt, there's no reason to worry. I know, son. I'm not worried. Your eyes say otherwise. She's worried. So, we stay here all night? If we have to. I don't want them to be trapped out there if they come back tonight. You up for it? You going to be able to stay awake? You think I've been around these things long enough to get comfortable enough to sleep within 10 feet of them? Not likely. You follow me? I do. I do. You won't see me nodding off. The smell alone will keep me up. Plus, I'd like to be awake. Keep the gate open in case they come tearing down the road. You worried about them? Michonne? The others? Do I wish they were back? Absolutely. Am I worried? No, not even a little bit. Rick and Glenn can hold their own. Rick especially. He's not about to let Glenn get hurt. We butted heads a few times, but I still respect him. Michonne is fine. She was out there for so long. I don't think she'll have any trouble spending a night out there. My only concern is what's holding them up. What was that helicopter that's keeping them? I have no idea. You're going to be moving to cell block A too, aren't you? Yeah. You? Don't know yet. Thinking about it. To be honest, I'm just enjoying having the option. I was a prisoner here. It's weird how different this place can be just with sleeping with the cell door open. It's a new world, man. Imagine how weird it must be for us to live in a prison and to call it home. We're sleeping in rooms with bars on one wall. All we see all day is fences and bars, and we're happier than we've been since this whole thing started. I was never out there. I was never in danger, hunted, terrorized by those things. I was in here before they came to life and started killing people, and I was in here after. So yeah, it's a new world, but God help me. I like this world better. Daddy? Daddy, are you awake? I am now. What is it, Maggie? Lynn's not back yet. I don't think he's going to be back tonight. I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep. Anyway, I hate being in that room alone. Do you think maybe I could... Come on. I'll scooch over to the wall. Thanks, Daddy. Shh. You'll wake up your brother. We seem to be okay so far. Maybe there just aren't any roamers in this area. That'd be our first bit of luck. There. What do you mean? I don't hear any. You're not listening hard enough. They are there, at least a dozen of them, and more every minute. You sure? That's just how it works out in the open. We're passing them, walking right by them without noticing, but they're noticing and following. They can't walk as fast as us, so the longer we walk, the further away they'll be. But they're still after us. So when we get wherever we're going and we stop, it's just a matter of time before they catch up, and the longer our trip, the more there will be. Yeah, it is a little spooky. I knew this wasn't a good idea. Watch it. Hey. Dale, are you awake? Andrea, honey, 3 of the only people I know to be alive in this world are out there in the wild tonight. They're outside in the dark with all those things we've got lined up against the other side of the fence. If they're not dead already, they probably will be soon, and there's nothing I can do about it. So yeah, I'm awake, darling, and likely to remain so until the sun creeps up. So you're worried about them. You better be thankful you're so cute. I'm very worried about them. Me too. I doubt I'll be getting a lot of sleep tonight either. Well, that's no good. We're parents now. We got to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed tomorrow for the little ones. One of us is going to need to get some sleep. Oh, crap, the twins, I almost forgot. Christ. That's right, we're parents now. We have to be responsible. You think they're okay, sleeping by themselves, I mean? Those boys are tougher than we think. Kids, they can handle a lot more than we give them credit for, most of them anyway. They ask to sleep in there on their own. They don't need to be told what things they can and cannot do just yet. We'll have plenty of time for that soon enough. We've got them right next door, the door closed tight. Everything will be fine in the morning. Sounds like you're doing enough worrying for the both of us. So it looks like I'm going to have to put this business out of my head, try to get some sleep. Somehow. Somebody's going to have to pour cereal in the morning. I love you, Dale. Good night. You too, kiddo. Welcome to Woodbury, population 1102. Well, this is it. This can't be it. This place looks dead. It is dead. There's nothing here, nothing alive. Christ, you may be right. There is a Walmart. There is a McDonald's, so not completely dead. We can't turn around now. We've got too many roamers on our tail. Some are as close as 20 steps behind us. We catch one. Maybe we have time to rub some parts on us, mask our smell. That worked in Atlanta. We could use that to get through them. If we could do that, we should be able to make it back to the prison. Seems like that's our only hope. Michonne, can you tell how far apart they are? Could we grab one before the rest catch up to us? Blam! Down on your stomachs! We don't want to shoot you by accident! Blam, 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 blam. Now walk toward the light quickly before any more biters catch up to you. Now! Who are you? What are you doing out here? We're living. Now get in here before we the only ones. Get their weapons, Wes, guns, knives, all of them. Make sure they're clean before they take another step inside. Right, boss. Let them, Michonne. Doesn't look like we got much of a choice. Why are you taking our weapons? We just want to know what happened to the people in the helicopter. You saved them, right? We don't want to hurt you. Taking the weapons is for our protection. We get a lot of crazies in here. Name's Martinez. Welcome to Woodbury, the last little town on earth. I'm taking him to the big man. I hear about a biter getting so much as 20 feet close to the wall. You're going to hear about it. Clean house. You guys can follow me. I can take it from here, Martinez. I'd like to escort our guests myself. I need you at the wall cleaning off all the biters they no doubt drug with them. Yes, sir, Governor. I didn't know you'd be coming out to get them, or we would have gave word of their arrival. They're all yours. Follow me, folks. I'll give you the nickel tour. Governor? I wear the title with a smile. It's more of a joke than anything else, but who's out there to say otherwise? I almost went with president, but I thought it sounded too silly. I always did want to be the governor. Saw my chance and I took it. Since you're the one who's doing the talking for now, what's your story, stranger? No story. We've been traveling since the turn, saw the helicopter and was close enough to investigate it. Just not closer than you, right? Believe I was talking to the man here, ma'am. I hope you understand. That's our story. Everything hit the fan. We've been walking ever since. What about you? Seem to be holding down this place pretty good. What do you have here? A couple blocks fenced off? That's nice. 4 blocks, actually. We're working on the fences for the 5th. We got about 40 people here. Seem like we're getting more every day, then less, then nothing. Must have been a hard winter. You want to know why we lost? The government, I mean, the war against the biters? We did lose. The president sends out the National Guard to secure the cities, make them safe zones for all us normal folk to flock to. Sure you remember that part of the story. Main problem there, the average weekend warrior is more worried about his wife and kid than going down to Atlanta to fight corpses. Whole guard station about a mile away, completely abandoned, all kind of supplies left inside. We've been making good use of it. Night vision goggles, sniper rifles, ammo. You've seen it in action. This place wouldn't be anything without it. You sound lucky. Where is it you're taking us? We're walking toward that light. What is that, baseball game? Well, stranger, it looks like we're not the only ones lucky around here. You showed up on the perfect night. There's a fight tonight. Fight night. Curious about all the electricity? Rednecks, they love their dirt track racing so much they had a big generator installed. That way they could have their races at night, wouldn't be interrupted by power failure. Fights are mostly during the day. We only save the generator for special occasions. Come on, I got a private room at the top. Best seat in the house. So what, you make the zombies fight each other? Zombies? No, a biter fight ain't no kind of entertainment. We got real live people going into the circle. 2 enter, they beat each other up, put on a good show. Biters are just for extra motivation. Are you serious? I'm sensing a bit of disapproval, stranger. In case you ain't noticed, the cable's out. Ain't a whole lot in the way of entertainment to be had. People get restless without entertainment. You fence off this area, make it safe, then cart in a pile of roamers for entertainment. Not very safe, Governor. At first, yeah, we had a few accidents. Once we started feeding them, though, they got pretty docile. Not much of a threat now. Bruce, close that door, please. Wait, you're feeding them? What are you feeding them? Well, stranger, we're feeding them strangers. And that is the Governor, and this is where we end it. Woo! Very, very epic episode. So we finally get the introduction, and then we get the bombshell dropped at the end that we're feeding them strangers, and there just happens to be 3 strangers lined up. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. I'm looking forward to issue number 28. It is ramping up really, really fast. I appreciate everything that you guys do, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.